The Combat Achievement Diary. A series of tasks made to challenge players in old school RuneScape. I've done them several times before, but now I'm taking them on while keeping my combat as low as possible. This is Low Percent. Welcome back to Stupid Zerker Idiot Guy, the series where I do the same stuff as my last series, but with lower defense and no time limit. Right now we're aiming to unlock the Elite Combat Diary rewards, and last episode we unlocked the Tombs of Amascut, a piece of content that is going to be vital to unlocking those rewards in a timely manner. Between the three modes there's 50 tasks, all of which we can do now if we want, so there's a huge pool to pick and choose from. We completed the 500 invocation task, giving us a massive swing of points, leaving us 272 away from the diary, so let's close that gap today. And to start things off, there's Chompington for 5 points. Up next is Maybe I'm the Boss. Every boss invocation must be active, putting you at an invocation of 310. Doesn't seem too bad, but it has Medic, Keep Back, and Double Trouble. And even when we downgrade to a 310 invocation raid, my melee is still so bad without a Fang that Magic remains a better style to use against Baba and Kefri. Akka and Zebak don't really have anything different going on, but at Wardens, there is a task to pick Akka and Kefri side with both Stay Vigilant and Aerial Assault on. So we may as well scoop this one up now. Took a break from TOA and sent a few Tobs. Tendy's got legs, I got Navernic, then Tendy's got a scythe. We got nothing, I got 520 runecrafting experience, and then nothing again. End of the session, went back to TOA. Now a task that in normal account cases is not that hard. Resourceful Raider. You need the 2 invocations listed here, and it pretty much prevents you from using any consumables that can heal you. This is trivialized by the Yellow Karis, which heals you to above max hit points, but I don't have one of those. So instead, I'm bringing both the Healing Godswords, since they both have instances where one is better than the other. The Saradomin Godsword is great whenever you're guaranteed to roll a max hit, and the Ancient Godsword for pretty much everything else. Other than that, it's a fairly normal raid. Now we're taking on one of the big dogs, Perfection of Het. You need to defeat the boss without taking hits from anything you can avoid, and that includes these little white balls during Enrage. On top of that, this can't be done solo, so if you're neurotic like me, you have to scale it up with an ult. Not to mention the puzzle needs to be done in one down, so at least one of you needs 85 mining, and you both need to click the obelisk at the right time. Another detail to keep in mind is that I can't use the Fang, so my damage during Enrage is like half of that of a max main. Top that off with this being 1+1 scaled, and you've got an Enrage phase that takes about 4 times as long as it would be by normal means. Let's get into it. hell, man! This task is so... Dude. Alright, it was done in under 90 minutes. That's fine. All praise Zebok. Level 4 Zebok with all invocations, and you can't lose a prayer point. I know I've talked about how much I hate these prayer flick forever tasks, but I can't say it enough. They're bogus. Lose the prayer point, don't lose the prayer point. Yes! Croc! Baba Nanza. Who is writing these task names? Everything on, level 4, you get the idea. Oh yeah, even in 300 scale, I have to fight this thing with a shadow. Don't ask questions. Baba Nanza Babachas! Doesn't bug me. I'm not going to tell you what this one requires because it's getting old, so guess below in the comments. Whoever gets it right, wins. 10-minute Kefri, so lovely. I needed a break from the third best raid in the game again, so I weaseled my way into Adicon's team for some hard mode Tombs. I may have gotten the speedrun task for 6 points, but we didn't get money, and that always stinks. Shoutouts to my friends again who take me raiding even though I do like 75% of the damage that a main can do. Break's over, no money. So there's this task where you need to wear newbie level gear. If it needs level 75 or higher to wear it, you can't use it. The messed up thing is that I almost look the same as me in my normal gear. The task is kind of fun when your DPS doesn't really change. Hey man, I dropped my balls. I sent a few more group raids with my friends, and in case you're wondering how bad my DPS is, it's about here. Below Oblivion PVM members, but better than Prison Joes. I got the thread on 10 kill count, upgraded my rune pouch, watched the Puff get his first fang on his Iron Man, ew, Matthias get his 48th fang, and went on to inspect if you can still complete Perfection of App Mechan without beating the monkey waves in time. Guess what? You still can. Over a year later. Guess that ship sailed a long time ago, huh? And now begins the second circle of hell. Perfect Wardens, and Insanity. Just like the Akka one earlier, it has to be done in a party size of 2 or greater. And if I don't do this as a 1+1, you guys are just gonna say I got carried. So, here you go. I managed to fail the first attempt because I forgot to bring arrows. The second attempt because I forgot how to do math. And on the third attempt... That was expired. Dude, I lost it at 100 HP again. I thought that one was about to expire. Oh, whatever. The fourth attempt I forgot what Protect from Magic did. But then, on the fifth attempt... Three HP fail. Wait, the throw killed it! No! I have to do the whole raid over again now! That's actually worst possible case scenario. Oh my god. Wait, that's actually so annoying. I got money for it at least. Alright, I guess I can't be mad at that, really. Okay, give me some money. Sure. And attempt number 6. No, I didn't see the shadow there because it was overtaken by the fireball. It was right on that side. After the 7th try being a fail, my magic experience was very close to getting me 99. So we went down to the docks where it all began to settle the score with the world's strongest seagull. Are you ready? Set. He died. We beat the seagull, baby! We beat him! It took me months, but I finally killed that son of a bitch. With 99 magic done, I bought some capes for spellbook swapping, and proceeded to attempt the sleep tech. For those unaware, the sleep tech is known to be overpowered when doing stressful tasks, in-game and in real life. Simply go to sleep, wake up, have a breakfast, and just go back to what you were doing. Before I dive into attempt number 8, I will be warming up with Fancy Feet. Another 1+1 task, but I have to hit the wardens with only melee during the final phase. And their crush defense isn't too bad, so we can bash them in with the Inquisitor's Mace. Yay! I did the easier one. Got to warm up today. That's melee only and a 1+1 duo on a stupid Zerg. And then we move back to the Perfection task. First attempt of the day. One and done. All it took was a good night's sleep. Dude, sleep tech is actually just so overpowered. If you're getting brick walled on a hard challenge, just go to sleep. Do it the next day. Alright, do I get a reward? No. With all the bozo tasks done, it was time for cleanup. Beat Baba without attacking a weakened boulder. Just hope the shadow breaks it, and if not, just click the yellow until the waves are done. Thankfully, it can be done in a 150, so it's not that bad. Do a raid without any outside supplies. For this, we see a return of the Saradomin and Ancient God Swords, and after Kefri, it's just a normal raid pretty much. And finally, do a raid without taking supplies. That's all of the TOA tasks I'll be doing for now, but we'll be back in the future when I've unlocked all of my gear. From mid-level raid to mid-level boss, Seracnus has tasked to kill it without taking damage, and with a crush weapon, killing it 10 times, and 25 times. With just a handful of points remaining, I did more content jumping and went down to the Chambers of Xeric. I beat the Vanguards without resetting them, the Mutadile without letting them chomp the tree, the Shamans without taking damage, the Ice Demon with all of that, and the Guardians without getting dunked on. And if you paid attention, this is a layout with 5 bosses, and my points are 22,000 before entering Ulm. There is a task to get 40,000 points in a solo, and I'll be stacking it up with the perfect Ulm task. We have a stamina and a stack of sweets, so we can do this without Ulm hitting us a single time. The melee hand is quite slow doing it this way, as well as the head phase, but if you want to just get the task out of the way, this is the way to do it. Just 74 points left, and there's still plenty of freebies to be had. I've literally just scouted a first room tightrope just to skip the whole thing for 5 points and leave. This is achieving combat. If you saw in the earlier clip, I didn't quite get one of the Vanguard tasks, and if you're a smart person, you'll bring things like Blowpipe to chip them down so you can KO all 3 without issues, but I'm not a smart person. I didn't do that. Regardless, it's not too tricky to do, especially if you have a decent KO weapon. Hey, did you know you can get 10 points for just beating Tecton in under 2 anvils? Yeah, me neither. Hey, you. Yeah, you. You're probably wondering how a pipsqueak like me can beat Tecton really fast when it takes you 5 minutes to beat him. Well, the Chambers of Xeric boss's stats scale to your combat level. Normally Tecton and Vasa in the normal Chambers of Xeric have 300 hit points, and look at this weak little shrimp. 230 hit points. A nice Venge to the Dome, and some solid T-bow hits and I get 5 points, and there's literally nothing you can do about it. I did that thing again where I weasel my way into a team with people that can do damage, but thankfully my friends are nice and let me tag along. Except this guy that got a kit. He's a moron. No purples from the raid sesh, sadly. Ignore the Duke Mining Falador diary having guys standing there. I definitely did all these giant mole tasks without any assistance whatsoever. Haters will say that I cheated. I flinched the Chaos Elemental for 6 points, and that left me 16 points shy of the Elite Diary. And since I'm a very normal person, I decided to end on not getting hit by bats, meleers, and the no prayer fight case task all in one go, since I love prayer flicking tasks so much. Now if you're lazy like me, a nice way to do this one is with magic. Ice Barrage serves as a low effort way of dealing with both of the aforementioned monsters. Blood Barrage tops you off if you're too lazy to flick the Ranger alongside the Major. And the Shadow is just, you know, a very well designed item in general. There we go. And that's Elite Diaries done. You're not lucky. Alright, let me go claim my rewards. Give me that. Alright, now this is huge. This is where I get more stuff. I think I've completed a combat tier. I've completed more combat achievement. It doesn't say I've completed Elite tier anymore. It just looks so wrong. I can see that. Nice job. You'll be expecting your Elite rewards. It's just... It's so weird now. Whatever. Now I get all, like, the good perks, and this is the best part right here. This. Oh my god, 25,000? Wait, hang on. How many teleports a day do I get with the... Alright, how many teleports do I get a day? 3 to the Inferno. Oh, I'm pogging my sock right now. Hello everyone. With the end of this installment of Low Percent, I'd like to personally thank all of you for watching and supporting my channel over the past year. I've only just started working on YouTube back in last December, and the support I've gotten from you guys has been beyond my expectations. Thank you. That's all I could say, really. I appreciate it. But this thanks comes with some bad news. This is the last episode I'll be releasing of Low Percent. For the rest of the year, don't worry, it's not cancelled. But unless you've been living under a rock for the past few months, you'll know that Leagues 4 is just around the corner. And I'm one of those weirdos that has all 3 Dragon trophies. On top of that, I've found a new love for rank chasing in Leagues since Shattered Relics happened a couple years ago, and I intend to do the same exact thing for Trailblazer Reloaded. I will be putting together YouTube videos to document my progress, but as you can imagine with my gameplay being competitive and this being a limited time game mode, they won't be as well edited. Instead, they'll be more of like a vanilla progress scrapbook series type deal. Every waking hour outside of feeding myself, exercising, holiday celebrations with the family, considering this does overlap into Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, I'll be live for basically all of it, including a 24-hour stream to celebrate the launch of the game mode, as has been tradition for my Twitch channel in the past, for every time a new league launches. So feel free to drop by and say hi sometime. Outside of that, I have one last video I'm working on that I'll be releasing the Saturday just before Leagues, and I'm not going to spoil exactly what it is, but if you like the game mode, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So, I'll see you then.